Okay. Combinations were in day 3. Combinations are a lot like permutations, except for order doesn't matter here. So, like we were talking about that last example where we had a committee of 8 people, and we said we would use permutations because they weren't specific positions. So that would be a combination. How you're going to find your answer is going to be just like permutations, but with something a little bit extra. So think about your favorite fast food restaurant, okay? Like Moe's or another place, and they have those crazy soda fountain machines. Okay, well, normally they didn't have those, and there was just about eight different ones to choose from. So suppose we're using one of those, and you like to mix your soda. You like to take Mountain Dew and Sprite and High C and make one disgusting drink. Um, does the order matter? If you use Mountain Dew, Sprite, High C, or Mountain Dew, High C, Sprite, or um, High C, you know what I mean? So, no, technically it does not matter. No matter what you say, whatever order it is, it's going to be the same if you mix them around, if you let it sit there for a bit. Okay, so it says how many different combinations of 3 sodas can be made? Well, we said our N is how many we have, which is 8. R is how many we're taking, which is 3. And normally you do NPR, okay? But now, since order doesn't matter, we're going to do 8NCR3. So you could do it just like this, and you're done. That's having no thought in it. Okay, but I'm going to show you all the ways or why the numbers are different. So do you think it's going to be more or less than permutations? It's going to be a lot less because we're getting rid of all the possibilities that would be distinct. Okay. So how would we do this naturally? Well, we would have 8 and then 7 and then 6 pops or sodas to choose from. But, okay, we're removing not only that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 way, but we're also removing these 3. So if I have Mountain Dew, Sprite, High C, Mountain Dew, High C, Sprite, this 3, 2, 1 way doesn't count anymore. So we have to remove that 3 factorial as well. So this is a permutation, but we have to remove the repeats. So think of them as like repeats, like we did with the letters. So it's just like permutations when you have n factorial over n minus r factorial. But however many you're taking, here it was 3, or r, you have to remove that also. These 2 numbers will add up to the top. So we'll do a few more examples and you'll feel the flow of it. But if it's too overwhelming for you, you can just do this. So this is logic, your calculator, or a formula. I don't care which one, logic, calculator, or formula. Example 2 says, find the number of ways to rent 5 movies from a collection of 30 at a video store. So if we have 30 movies and we're taking 5, which I think I just saw today that they're closing family videos. So that's sad. You could do it this way, logically, like we've done. If you choose from 30 movies, then you have 29 for your next movie, 28, 27, 26. That's if order matters. If you're just putting 5 movies on the counter, it doesn't matter the order. So you have to remove or divide that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's like a permutation, and then you remove the repeats. That's logic. You can use your calculator. I have 30 objects, but I'm only taking 5. Let's see what we get. It should be a lower number than what a permutation would have given. And you get 142,506. Okay, or you could use your formula, 30 factorial, n minus r, which is 25 factorial, but you still have to get rid of the 5 factorial. And look, those numbers add up together. Okay, it says, when reading a problem, you determine whether the problem involves permutations or combinations. How many ways are there to choose from a committee of 4 people? It's just a committee. So it's going to be NCR. How many ways are there to choose a president and a vice president? Well, that's 2 from 20. And order matters. It's going to be P. How many different ways are there to purchase 3 novels and 2 nonfiction books if there are 10 novels and 6 nonfiction? You're just purchasing. So it's going to be NCR. But how would we do it? Well, I'm taking 3 novels from 10 novels. And I'm taking 2 nonfiction books from 6 nonfiction books. If I have this many ways to do this and this many ways to do this, then I'm going to have multiply them together, total how many ways. Okay. So whoever get that number and times this number. Now it's saying that if I choose these 5 books, how many will be 3 and 2? So it's whatever you want on top, putting whatever the probability would be out of the total 16 books out of 5 on the bottom. These will add up to here and these will add up to here. And then you'll get a percentage. Okay. But they just wanted to know whether it would be a permutation or a combination. Okay. But we can go back and actually figure that out. Here, we could do our formula 15 factorial and then 11 factorial, 4 factorial. You can use calculator or you can use permutation, or you could use the formula. And you'd get 1,365. The next one we said it was permutations, just from our last lesson, because that order mattered for president and vice president. It does matter. 380. Okay, and here, okay, this is going to end up being 10 NCR3, which is 120, and then 6 NCR2, which is 15. And when you multiply them together, you're going to get 1,800. Okay, so this is going to be 1,800 all over 4,368, which will give you a percentage of about 41.2. Okay, so combinations was a lot shorter than permutations because you kind of know what permutations is already. Okay, on the back, you can practice this if you want. I would try it, and then you can check your answers looking at the filled in notes and classwork.